Hey, guess what? I got something super special for you today, because today in the Rat Hole, we are live.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
Hello, Internet! Welcome to the Rat Hole. My name is Paparazzo Dave Chapman, and we've got a very special impromptu live episode. My wonderful paint slinger Jaymz sends me a message. Hey, what do you recommend for doing this box opening? Should I do it on Facebook? Should I do it on Instagram, TikTok? When do you need to do it? No, I was going to do it soon. Got a couple hours? Let me get home. And now here we are. So let's bring in Jaymz.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going with you?
Not too bad, actually. I'm doing all right.
Nice. So yes, today is all about you. You wanted to give us a little box opening. So I'm just gonna swap this
it's a game that I have been waiting for, and it finally came. I did the Kickstarter for it, and it arrived 2 days ago, and I've been sitting on it, wondering what was the best way that I should show off my shiny new game, and that's why I reached out to you. Like I said, I sat on it for 2 days because I didn't know what to do. So here we are. The box is, small. It's a small box.
Just a little one.
Yeah, and the game is Thunder Road Vendetta by Restoration Games. They did a Kickstarter for it, and what it is, it's a retooling and a reimagining of the old Thunder Road game from 1986, which was put out by Milton Bradley, which was a subsidiary of, believe it or not, Hasbro. Surprise.
Now, yeah. Isn't everything a subsidiary of Hasbro now?
Yeah, I think Hasbro pretty much owns the entire toy universe now.
Yeah.
But as you can see, I have the old 1986 Thunder Road, and I have heard that this is actually a grail game for some people.
Ooh.
I never thought of it. I just know that I had a lot of fun playing it. So when the Kickstarter from Restoration Games came up, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. I'm in on this because I love the original. I'm pretty sure I'm going to love the new one. So let's see. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see what we got inside the box.
Now, this is a PG show, so whatever's in that box better be something that we can show on YouTube.
As far as I know, it should be.
It's not Christmas. You're not Justin Timberlake. We're probably fine. Now, all right. It wasn't a good joke to begin with, I suppose. Ooh,
Well,
bubble wrap.
We got bubble wrap. Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! That is kind of massive. Is there a second thing shrink wrapped to the box?
That is from what I understand. That's all the punch outs, actually. So all your punch outs were shrink wrapped on the outside of the box because there was so much in the box.
Right. Okay.
And I went all out because they had to, of course, with most Kickstarters, they have different levels that you can join in. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to go all out. So I got their
The big
You
one.
can see their maximum chrome edition,
Ooh.
which is basically everything plus. So you get the basic game, and you also get, I believe, you get the expansion that comes out with it, which introduces semi trucks. But there's
Can you do me a favor? I want to put that pack of just the punch outs up with the old game. I just want because it looks pretty. So there's the game, and there's just the punch outs. The punch outs are almost as big as the game, not quite as wide, but that's not small.
No, not at all.
No.
And like I said, it's got, it's got big rig stuff to it. It's got, so on the back, the ultimate box for the ultimate race. It's got Thunder Road game, big rig Final 5, Carnival at Devil's Run, and Chop. So it's got three different add-ons besides the base game.
Nice.
So if I don't have afternoons of fun with this, there's a problem.
And what's the player count on that one?
The which?
The player count.
The player count? I will find out. I believe it should be 2 to 4, maybe more. Let's see, 2 to 5.
Okay.
And so it says ages 10 plus. Players are 2 to 5, and it can take anywhere from 30 to 75 minutes.
Makes sense.
Oh, new game smell.
Woohoo!
Well, they have motorbikes.
I can't quite smell it, but maybe that's just the internet. Oh. So those are some nice minis.
They are. There's helicopters and mid-range vehicles, light range vehicles, motorbikes, like I said. So that's new. They didn't have motorbikes in the original game. And it's got empty punch-out trays for the new add-ons that you have.
Nice.
A lot more dice than what the original had. And more crazy cool stuff that I'll have a lot of fun putting away. Like the old game, it looks like this game has the same basic the same basic mechanics. It's a conveyor belt game, or
okay.
what I call a conveyor belt game. I don't know what it's actually called. There's 2 boards that are set side by side, and you start at the end of one and drive through to the end of the other. And once somebody reaches here, the backboard is dumped and moved to the front, and then things just keep going.
It's very similar with Portal, when the Portal board game.
Yeah, exactly. And so I don't know if that's the right term.
It's close enough.
But I call it a conveyor belt because it's just keep just going and going and going.
How nice are those miniatures?
Let me pull one out and see. They're nicer than the old ones. They got more detail, that's for sure. Here. I'm covering the old one with all the new stuff, so I can't get at the old one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the board in the old one was as long as, or the boards in the old one were as long as the box. So what you do is you like that, and then you just run the road. And when this one,
Yeah, just keep rolling it over.
yeah. So let's go with helicopter. Now my game board is from '86 is complete. Everything is there. So here is the helicopter from the old '86.
Okay.
Here's the helicopter from the brand new one. Little bit better, I think.
Little bit.
Yeah. I mean, there's still gyroscopes.
Wildly. At least not on camera, not wildly better, but definitely better. I mean, 80s.
Yeah. I mean, they both still seem to be single piece casts molded in one color. But the new one definitely has more detail to it.
A little bit of an ink wash to it, looks like.
Yeah. Where the other one was relatively plain. There wasn't a lot to it. So, I was really enjoying. I'm really enjoying how the new miniatures look.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
What
else is in there?
Well, they have a dune buggy, so I'll pull out a dune buggy. The old ones kind of remind me of if anybody's old enough to remember the old Chuck Norris movie Delta Force.
I remember existing, but I don't remember the movie itself.
The dune buggies kind of give me that kind of look, that kind of take on it.
Okay.
And again, this is the old '86 version.
Mm-hmm.
This is the new 2023. Bit different. I mean,
definitely a lot not different than, like, comparatively than the helicopters.
Yeah. There seems to be like the mid size car, kind of like that. It's kind of like I don't know, like a Mad Max Interceptor or something. The old one was,
less.
Yeah, less, but it had like I don't know.
There you go. Now it almost focused.
I'll blame my phone.
Yeah,
I can take pictures. I can take pictures of the moon with this thing, but can I do up close stuff? Not really.
Wow.
So you can kind of see the difference. The biggest difference, though, comes in the heavy armored car. The heavy armored car has a very, very Mad Max feel to it from the old movies, and this is the old '86 one.
Okay.
And the new one, to me, is just more like a van or a Hummer. Not really that.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say it almost looked like it had 6 wheels there for a second, but that's just the
No, unfortunately it does not. It'd be cool because it's kind of like this one, which does have 6 wheels.
Oh, yeah.
So in this case, I kind of like the 86 one a little bit better than this one. I mean, I still like the tooling, I still like the details, but I like the look.
Guys.
But I like the look of the 86 one just a little bit better. That's me.
Nice.
And like I said, there's motorbikes.
Nice.
Haven't quite figured out how they factor into the game yet.
I think they factor in kind of like this.
Oh, maybe.
Just play Excite Bike with them.
See, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, all right. Here, we'll put you back. There you go.
Their burnt out Hulks are a little nicer, a little bit more detailed.
Definitely looks burnt out.
The old ones were meant to be, resting on their roof. So you saw just the bottom of it. This one sits roof up. This one sits roof down. So I suppose you could, I guess if you have both, they're about the same size. If you want, you could mix it up.
Oh,
have a little bit on your roof. Have a little bit on roof up, just for funsies. Why not?
Why not?
And then I got spaces for things. So as I go through everything and figure out what goes where and where goes what, and I'll put everything where it belongs. Now you saw that I showed you that there's a whole bunch of dice for the new game. That was all you had for the original game.
Okay.
3 dice. That was it. I think one was to the one with the big numbers, the 3-sided, or 4-sided dice. I'm not sure. Was to see whether or not you hit, and the 2 reds were to see how far your car moved.
Okay, that makes sense.
The new one, it actually has a dashboard, and you can allocate dice to different things. So there's going to be a bit of a learning curve for the new one, which I haven't really gotten into yet because, hey, the game only came 2 days ago. But the rule book isn't bad.
Decent size, yeah.
And this is the Maximum Chrome Edition rule book, so it'll have all the different stuff in it for all the different expansions.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's just diving into the box and punching out everything and putting them where they belong, and hopefully everything will fit in the box.
Yay!
Because hopefully that's how they designed it.
And they're not bad at that.
But I'm excited.
Frustration Games does some good work.
There's one game that I didn't do an unboxing for. And I'm stupid about that, but that's okay.
Well, look, we can do these more often.
Do you remember the old Atmosphere games?
Yes. Maybe all of them and then a few.
I have the I got the 30th anniversary edition of it, along as still having the original from '89 or whenever from whenever it came out. So
One of my video projects that I did in high school was that game.
oh, nice.
I went into our photography dark room and just had a light on the person, and like, you know, the dark room red lights on, and that was one of the simpler ones. Oh, hold on, we gotta. I mean, this is not my version. This is badly branded, but you know, cat alert, cat alert. Hello, Toothless.
No, you know, that's his spot.
Yep. No complaints.
Hey, big guy.
So what have we got going on Sunday? What will we? What are you? What are we? What are we going to see on the Paint Slinger on Sunday?
On the Paint Slinger on Sunday, I am doing the Dragon Mama for the war on Chicken Island. I'm suspecting that it is some kind of takeoff on Daenerys from Game of Thrones.
Right, I think so, yeah. And I think it's out of print, but there's a second edition of War for Chicken Island that is coming imminently. So this is kind of good timing for us to be doing it.
Yeah, I mean, she's a fully plucked chicken, but she has two little dragon hatchlings with her. So I didn't quite understand it until I started looking at the other warlords that are in the main game, and I'm just like, oh, okay, that's what I think this is now. All right,
gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah. I cannot believe that this came, and ooh. And I also have my Thunder Road Vendetta metal coin.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, let me take it out of the plastic and we'll reduce some of the shine. Oh, it's pretty.
Ooh. If it's going to focus on something, I'm glad that's what it was, because dang.
Right? It's cool. Yeah. It's pretty. I done like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I kind of spent the $2 or $5 or however much it was and got the coin too.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's more in the box than just the game. Or was that it? Just a whole bunch of packing wrap. So the coin was it. The coin in the game, which makes me happy.
Nice. No, I the only Kickstarter I got recently was the Monster Rangers RPG, and it has some fun stuff to it for sure. The Steam Crow does such freaking amazing work that it's like
Nice.
I can't really explain just the absolute nutso-ness that is that quality. I'm also set up a different thing for the end of the show at the same time, because I'm like that.
I've gotten a few of my Kickstarters. I got my Tiny Epic Vikings. I can't remember what the Japanese word is for it, but it's when a bowl or a piece of pottery breaks and they rebuild it, but they use gold.
Yeah.
There's a game that that they put on Kickstarter that's based on that.
Yes.
So I have that.
Yeah.
I have Tiny Epic.
Did that one.
Tiny Epic Vikings. I'm waiting for Monster Apocalypse. Who knows when that'll come?
Yeah.
And,
yes. Who knows?
and I think I'm waiting for one other one. I just can't think of it right now. Doesn't matter. I did a few of them anyway.
Yeah.
Because new games are fun. Old games
true.
are fun. Games are fun.
I'm gonna go grab my bottle. Why? Because I can. Here, just yap at the people.
So yeah, like I said, the box is absolutely beautiful. The bottom of the box is beautiful, kind of desolate desert art. In the kind of looks like a rearview mirror, and roads, destruction, fire, all kinds of good stuff. Then of course, it says this road is paved with bad intentions.
Whoop. So, one of the cool things with Steam Crow, they have their own friggin' sealing tape.
Nice.
Like on the boxes and stuff. It's like that was kind of cool. And in the bottom, it's actually got like tissue paper also printed with that. But so the Monster Rangers RPG uses Fate. And so they're not big books. And they came hand tied, and they also tucked in, because I'd ordered as an extra, one of the Monster Ranger handbooks. This one happens to be a cooking cookbook, a cooking cookbook, camping cookbook.
Okay.
I got a bag, so these fit nicely in the front, and there's a little spot there for pens, some elastic stuff. But the actual bag is and there's the logo.
That's awesome.
It's a messenger style bag.
Nice.
But it is has a hard back, but also a ton of space. The correct size for game books.
Awesome.
I've not seen. I don't know how many will fit because this is the first time I've actually brought it downstairs. But there's 4 in there right now. And it looks like it could fit probably 6, maybe even 7 in here.
Huh. And you said it was using the Fate system?
Yes.
I know that system.
And it's available for free, or pay what you want if you just want the digital versions from Evil Hat. What else did I get in here? I got a really nice map of United States of Liberty, the mythical realm in which it is. There's also a poster in here. Choco Cruise. They have some
nice.
just fun posters. What do we got in here? Yeah, a little pencil case that also came with some Fate or Fudge dice, which it's 2 pluses, 2 minuses,
and 2 blanks.
Thanks. And so I got 4 of those with it. But again, that's just a nice little pencil case or whatever you want to use it for.
I have glow in the dark. I have glow in the dark Fate dice.
Nice. I want a set in Christmas. I want a red. You usually only need 3. I want a red, a green, and a white. And I can never find the 3 of the. Or I would accept silver, gold, and like pearl. but I can only ever get 2 of any of those because I want Christmas colors. I have a lot of Christmas themes.
I'll keep my eyes open and see what I can find for you.
Yeah, even like Chessex and the dice companies at conventions don't have like as individuals those colors, which is weird.
Yeah.
So now I got some pin.
Nice.
Pin. Yeah. The everything that was supposed to be in there, so they just screw it up. Oh. Patch there. They do spirit badges. And I thought these were going to be bigger, but there was one for actually completing a little quest, and that's just a little Kickstarter double-sized one. There's a goblin, so they all fit together.
All right.
In whatever way you want, on whatever you want, and they've got the backing for mailing stuff on, ironing them on, and each one comes in a little envelope with a little, card backing.
So
and you can actually register these. There's a little secret code on there, and in game you can actually get secret powers from these things. So it's an extra little added Monster Rangers club fun thing that they do.
So are you going to have a sash like the Boy Scouts?
That's the plan. I don't know what exactly I'm going to do with it because I want to get the uniform is a gray, almost like a Dickies shirt, but it's got with the apples, and I want that kind of shirt before I do anything else. $13.
Nice.
So printed out character sheets, more art. There's
You got lots of cool stuff.
Yeah, I kind of got more than I should.
I just got a game.
Coin, a Houdini pin, because why the heck not? And yeah, here we go. And that was at the bottom, like I said, then it was all wrapped in a printed up tissue paper. Like that level of what was not expected. But yeah, that's what I got with this. And I don't actually. One of the reasons that I write about Kickstarters is so that I don't back them. You scratch that little right without actually spending the $200 for the all-in stuff. At least I only ordered one of the handbooks, not a bunch of them. And like, there's so much more I could get through these guys. They do a yearly Krampus campaign. They do all sorts of stuff. I one of the worst things about living in Canada is shipping is a disaster, and then exchange is a disaster, and then you got to deal with customs and duty and all that crud. So I'd pay another $20 on top of everything else.
I was hit for $50+ for my Atmosphere game, but I was told to take a picture of the receipt and the shipping label and send it to the makers of the game, which I'm running a blank on right now, and they will refund me the money because there's not supposed to be any shipping charges on it.
Yeah, which is I don't know that they can do that. Steve Crow's it's a mom and pop. It's just two people, and the amount of stuff that they do is insane for just being the two of them. And they run camp outs, they run all sorts of stuff. So
nice.
Yeah, if you get a chance, monsterrangers.com ? On the back of this, monsterrangers.com.
Nice. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. Because, they say that playing RPGs and collecting RPGs are two totally different hobbies.
It's entirely true. Could I have arranged to get this as a review copy? Maybe. Will I review it anyway? Probably. It'll be lower on my list because I got a few.
Yeah.
But I loved this, and I did the same thing with Kobolds Ate My Baby. I went all in on that. I'm like, I'm not risking not being able to get this as a review. I want to have this no matter what. I love it. It's a great property. They've completely revamped using their polymorph system, and it's going to be exciting. I'm really, really thrilled to see what they come out with on this. But no, so that's all of our various things.
Yeah.
Sometime in the next few days / week, I'm hoping to crack open Oros.
Nice.
This is a neat one because your islands are shifting.
Oh, weird.
The designer, Brent Brinkerhoff, is from Utah. So when I was down at SaltCon, I got this. And I got to play with the deluxe version, which is swanky. It's got big honking chunky mother of all meeple, and it's like, oh, this. Nice. But this will be nice because it is not that. I'll have. It should work well with my top-down camera. Now that I've got my thing back, when I came up for Gobfest,
yeah.
I left my overhead. Boom.
Yes, you did.
And so I get this message because I'm smart for being stupid, and I put a card on it so that someone didn't just walk away with it. I get, hey, we had stuff left behind. Are you missing anything? Yes, I am. So you weren't able to pick it up, but wonderful Caitlin, who I absolutely adore, who does a lot of our Looney Saturday pyramid reviews. Caitlin's amazing, and she went and picked that up for me. So I got that back when I was up recently. I was just doing a bunch of photography. Last Thursday, I had no plans. I was in Calgary. Wednesday, I shot 9 bands in Calgary. Thursday, I had no plans. By the end of the day, Thursday / Friday morning, I was heading to Edmonton to shoot Rockford Stomp on Friday. Then they asked me to go out to Alberta Beach, about an hour farther out of Edmonton, to shoot them again. Back to Edmonton and shot Carson Cole, who's a legendary musician, producer, all of that, everything. Who has not done a live gig in over a decade, but wow, special little show. And so I got to go and meet him, and for the first time, and I met him like 23 years ago. He offered me a job to go do lighting design work for him. It is good that I did not take that job, but it was so good. So those pictures are all up. Yeah. Well, no, it was a good choice. It was the correct and proper choice to finish school.
Yeah.
I don't know, first year or second year in my theater tech at that time. But I definitely was not. Sorry, I'm typing in another screen here. I was definitely not finished school.
But now you are.
Sorry?
So, but now you are.
Yes, now I are. So I could, in theory, do this, but I'm here. And at this point, we're at 45 minutes. I might as well just vamp until we get closer to an hour, because why the heck not? I'm going to get rid of that and add in this ding. So this is my one of my other Facebook pages, facebook.com/paparazzo.library. And this is where I put all of my photos and stuff. So here's some of the Carson Cole stuff.
I hear you can fight Klingons on there.
Oh, I got all sorts of stuff. I loved how some of these turned out. Like I use a lot of stuff from Lens Baby, which is
That's
fairly
cool.
inexpensive trick lenses. So you can see there's a really hard focal point on his face, and it goes out of focus, and it's got a little swirl focus, so you can see all the hard points of lights coming off of like his guitar and in the background there. You can see how some swirls. I can swap that out to the hearts. I gotta get one that's a maple leaf for when I do that. You really like this one. So it's the same. That's the same lens, but from like 40 feet away.
Huh.
I was like on the other end of the audience shooting that one. It was a ton of fun, and this has some little prisms you can pulling the light, little gels, and I did. You can magnet them onto a ring. I've started just holding them.
Yeah.
And that's, and then I've got a fisheye lens. I absolutely love my fisheye. He's got some fun stuff. Got in, like, the rest of his band came out. This Bunkers Live has just such good lighting. I shot Boneyard there years ago. And they've done major upgrades. I was when I saw the name, I'm like, I'm sure I've done photos there, and I'm sure I was not impressed. There again, you can see the swirl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was they massive upgrades. Like I love their setup here, and it's gorgeous. No, don't do that. It's gonna go one step too far in it. Photos, albums. Rockford Stomp was at the same venue, so I got similar sorts of fun pictures. Their drummer Amlin's absolutely just amazing. Full stop. But yeah, so much fun to take pictures of. Stupid photogenic and a little bit goofy. Yeah, like again, it's the same Lens Baby stuff, same lighting, same everything. This one is also that same double glass with the hard focal point, but it wasn't quite out of focus to get those swirls in. It just goes out of focus. And that just turned out. I love that shot. That's one of my favorites of the night. They really like that one. So that's not the same. That's again, I got a different effect on the edge there for those lights in the background. I love playing with the light. When there's good lighting, I will play with those. But like these guys were just straight up fire. Bum.
Huh.
Fireball. You can tell when I've done a giant crop with the way I have my watermark currently set.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't have it set to scale. Whoops. So those are exactly the same size, pixel wise. Oops. So yeah, and then they had a one of the lead's neighbor plays drums. He's from Iraq, and he's brought his drum in, and it was added just so much to it. These guys are they're just so much fun. So I will shoot these guys anywhere, anytime that I can, just because it is so entertaining. Where am I at here? I'm just gonna over here. We got we're at 50 minutes. Close. I'll kill a little bit more time. Cough here. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just looking at what's on the back here, and it says expansion, Big Rig, and the Final Five. Expansion, Carnage at Devil's Run. Expansion, Chop Shop. Expansion, Extra Ammo. So there is 4 expansions in here, and then exclusive crew leader and exclusive expansion, German engineering.
Nice. All sorts of fun stuff in there.
You got it.
Yeah, so when I'm not doing board games, I tend to be doing photography. So this was my Wednesday. So yeah, I had 9 bands at this gig, and it's just so much fun. I love the Rockin' for Dollars, and I'm gonna get to a couple of these bands. I'm gonna be seeing again. June 7th, I will be up there. No, that's not what I'm going to see them. I'm going to see them in Calgary at Dickens. I'm going to see Buns along with Julius Andrews, who does my theme for my reviews videos. But yeah, so that's the thing that this is just the thing. This is the things that I do now, other than this. Yeah. But yeah, I'll see you, Jaymz, up in June 7th. I'm shooting Boneyard at the Starlight Room.
Okay.
I'm going to be up for that, and I'll be up for a couple of days. So we should sit down and try and play. So just because it was here, over the summer I was in Toronto shooting a Major League Quidditch event, and these two went and got engaged. They set them up. They're giving out VIP awards. We're going to do the best pair of beaters. So he pulled him out and gave everyone a big hug, and turned her around, and he pulls the ring out. It was pretty amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, I play quad ball, formerly Quidditch, but I also go take photos and people getting smacked in the head with dodgeballs.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, it really is. I am often the snitch / flag runner, and I throw people. You can see them reaching for the ball that's there, that weighted flag, and I just tend to throw people kind of like that. And he did he get it? He did not. Did he? I think it was called no good, because I've still got more stuff. Or we move on to the next game of it. I don't know. But yeah, that's the other thing that I do is I'll be on the road in the summer going to the World Cup. Yeah, here they brought them out, giving them some local beer, big hug, get her turned around, and then boom. Oh, yeah. That's my world. A look behind the curtain that is the rat hole. When it's not.
Mine's very simple. I work at a job for a couple hours a week.
Yeah.
And I paint miniatures.
You're broken.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You do good work. You can see that you got your little Klingon jacket. I missed that jacket, which hadn't disappeared.
Me too. I have no idea where it is, but I'm working on a replacement.
Ooh. Excited.
Basically, it's almost the same jacket and the same patches. I just have to get it put together.
Nice. But we will see you, well, not in person, but we will see you here on the YouTubes on Sunday.
You betcha.
Again, starting part 1 of the War for Chicken Island.
Yeah.
The Dragon Mine. Super excited for that to happen. You will see me on Tuesday on The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, where we will be doing reviewing I forget the 2 episodes, the Captain Jack episodes. So I hate that I can't remember because it's a 2-parter. So it's I think it's the Doctor Dances and something. There we go. Yes, the Empty Child and the Doctor Dances, which is the gas mask creatures and Captain Jack. So we're going to be reviewing those on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS on Tuesday. I am working on possibly setting up an interview with a publisher that might go immediately after that on Tuesday, because that seems to be a good time to draw people in, because I've got a fairly large crowd on the Doctor Who. So I might do that. I might do it on Wednesday. I'm not sure. And if I pull my head out of my butt, maybe you'll see me playing Oros at some point in the foreseeable future.
There you go.
Other than that, thank you for coming on, Jaymz, and showing off.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Anytime. And thank you to the 427s, whose music you hear at the beginning and you would normally hear at the end of my video, but I didn't bother making end credits because this all came together in the course of a couple of hours. But hey, we got opening credits. No, seriously though, thank you to the 427s. Thank you to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS and Hanging with Web Media, whose StreamYard we're using for all of this. This is just going to my stream, no one else's. But yeah, please give the Rat Hole all the likes, follows, shares, whatever you can wherever you're watching this. Linktree, linktr.ee/therathole.ca for our YouTube, our Twitch, our Twitter, our Facebook, all of those places. I'm going to be trying to do more stuff on the Twitters, or on the Twitch. Twitch does not necessarily play well with StreamYard. It's like I can't accept raids. I can't start raids. I'm gonna try to start a raid from within, but we'll see. It just does not play well together. Yeah. Ooh. So yeah, I might. Paizo's looks like they got some painting stuff going on over on the Paizo channel. Oh, hey, Phantom King's on. I know where I'm going to try to raid. Just for the record, if I can't make this happen, and you're wandering on our Twitch, that's where I'm going to try to run a raid to. I don't know if it'll work, but if you're on the Twitch, I see a couple of people watching on Twitch. That's where I'm going to try to send it. Other than that, thank you again. And I don't have proper end credits. Raid! But I do have our end credit. Where did I put it? Overlay. So I will put that up. And until next time, good gaming and goodbye.
Well, that was fun.
Oh wait, we're still live. Why do I still have mics going? That's okay. We still got the mics going. Whatever. Let's see if
there you go.
Yeah, there we go. We're gonna do the thing.
You know what?
And the broadcast though. We're about that time of things.